want to feel empowered and live a more meaningful and fabulous life? Well, you will be able to after this, thanks to Vanessa Kappas, who is here. Vanessa literally wrote the book on this, 5 Steps to Fabulous. How are you, Vanessa?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so let's do the little cheat sheet here. What are the 5 steps?
So the 5 steps are community, health, faith, self-care, and generosity.
And here's what I love about this too. I feel like when you hear the term fabulous, right? Like people may think certain things, maybe a little bit light, but there's actually a much deeper meaning to why you even wrote this book.
100%, yes. We think just fabulous is just something that kind of just happens, but it took me a while to get here and to step into it, and I think that anybody can do it. You know, I went through trauma and through sexual assault when I was a young child. I was 5 years old, and for a while, you know, I felt unworthy of love, and it was one of those things that the universe kind of guides you through life. You know, like I mentioned in my book, community, some really powerful women in my circle got me to a place where I could feel better about myself. And one day I literally woke up, hit the ground, and something told me to write. And I started writing, and that's how the book came to be. And all I share is lessons. You know, I don't like to tell anybody how to live their lives, but if I can share a little bit of inspiration and motivation, I think I've done my job.
So I gave Vanessa a challenge. I said, you got to bring us to 2 places in New York City where we could feel a little bit more fabulous.
I'm so excited to show you. Let's go.
All right. I know that you are such a huge proponent of self-care, and I have to say, this is something that's very hard for me to make time for, but I'm working on it.
I think it's hard for everyone, but I'm so happy that we're here at Sunday's Non-Toxic Nail Studio because they encourage meditation. They encourage you to unplug and unwind, which is something that, like we said, it's so hard for a lot of us to do. If you're anything like me, when you go get a manicure, like you don't want to talk to anybody, this is a place.
It's actually the only time that I'm like that. Really, the only time.
Yeah. So it's your me time. It's a moment for you to reflect, to unwind, to just relax, enjoy, and actually walk out with beautiful looking hands, which we will.
I always start everybody off with gratitude.
I'll take some gratitude.
Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, breathe.
All right, you are spoiling me. I know that we have one more stop to head to.
You're gonna really love this one. So we're at Honey Brains on 22nd Street. Everything here has your brain's health in mind, from the portions to the foods to the combinations that are chosen for each of the dishes.
And just talk about the founders for a second, because I know Marisa, so she was a former criminal attorney, and then her brother-in-law was...
Who is literally a neuroscientist, like he's a brain doctor. Like, what a perfect combination to really bring out the best of food for your health.
So we have got vegan options here. We have got the avocado toast. We've got their chicken bowls, which are some of the most popular. We've got a burrito bowl, a salad for good measure. Yeah. And then they also have the brain bar.
So coffees, teas that are all sweetened with honey. So it's a natural sweetener. Again, it's all about not even having to give it a second thought when you're thinking about your health.
Oh yeah.
It really is about choosing happiness and joy from the inside out. So whenever you are feeding your soul, your body, your mind, like we have today, that truly is what living a fabulous life is all about.